Hello everyone and welcome back to Mahjong Soul. I'm Yusong. Oh, what's that? Is that a pickaxe behind me and some rope? Because I'm slowly climbing my way out of the Shadow Realm? I got first place when I was playing just off stream and off video. I felt pretty good about that one, wanted to share. Anyway, yeah, we're still flirting with death, man. We're still really close to demoting out of the Master 1 rank. However, we are making some momentum, like slowly but surely, we are climbing out. And I also think that at this point, we might be 2 4th place losses away from demoting, which is a nice safety net. So I think that puts us in a good position. I want to play more confidently. I don't want to start getting trapped in my own mind palace, worrying about a 5-so when it's clearly Suji, am I right? Anyway. I also wanted to say thank you for all the comments, and or if you're even just watching, or if you subscribe. Look, that's a plug, sure it is, but it's also sincere because this is like a new thing for me. Whenever I get a comment or whenever I see someone subscribes, because I get a notification right to my email, it literally fills me. And I know this sounds like I'm like trying to LARP as a Kingdom Hearts character. It literally gives me strength. Which is what Sora says when he summons a summon. Anyway, it's really nice. I didn't know it was possible to be motivated like that. So I genuinely just want to thank you first and foremost for all of that. It made me like, I'm recording at 8 p.m. It's not super late for me or anything, but I was just like all of a sudden like, yeah, dude, that sounds like fun, you know, which is kind of amazing. All right, let's take a look at this. This is fine. This hand to me is like screaming all simps. A little all simples action. Of course we need something around the 6 of characters. That's not really gonna help. There's a world where we could probably discard this one and try to keep all 3 of these honor tiles, hoping that one of them becomes something, a simple Yaku high. But I think this is okay. Let's slowly get rid of them one by one. That's okay. That's to be expected. What's the Dora here? The Dora is the 2 of characters. Okay, so that's anything around the 2 of characters is going to be a little bit more dangerous this round. Sure. Good thing that I noticed that before the end of the round. Jeez Louise. What are we looking at here? This is also fine. A little awkward because we've got a few more pairs than we would necessarily like. Like we have 4 pairs in our hand right now. Granted, we can open some of them, which isn't which is good for us, and we can turn some of them into sequences like this 5-5-7. Would have loved to have that myself, not gonna lie. Okay, this is fine, right? Because this is, if we keep this, it's 1 2 3 and 2 3 4. Then we have a 5-7, and now if I discard this, which is a scary thing to discard, we can enter Tenpai off of a 2 of bamboo, a 5 of bamboo, or a 6 of bamboo. Granted, it won't be all simples anymore, but at least we can get it to Tenpai. Maybe call it early-ish Riichi, just to see if any, like, to put someone on their toes. It's not a, or a 6 of circles could also send us into Tenpai. It's not a great situation. This hand is not as like valuable as I would like it to be. It's not, it could be Pinfu if we get a, if we like refinangle, if we refinance our entire home, if we refinangle our hand to get to be all sequences and somehow end up with a 2-sided sequence, then we can shift it into Pinfu, but it's sounding like a lot of work just saying it out loud. Okay. I don't want to call Riichi here, dude. I think it's too dangerous. I'm not sure. Because I'm like, what do I Riichi for? What am I reaching for? But also, like, no Dora have come out. Which means that, like, someone could just be sitting on a pair or even a triplet of the 2 of characters. What else could send me into Tenpai? Well, if I drew another 2 or a 5, oh, okay. I mean, I would have had Ipatsu, but I'll take it. I'll just take this. I'm actually fine with that decision. We ended up winning anyways. We missed out on 2 Han, which I guess would have been a 4 Han hand, which would have been a Mangan. But I honestly think that, like, I was too scared to deal into anyone else's hand there. I didn't feel like I had such a strong position that I could, like, throw caution to the wind necessarily, you know? All right, this is an interesting situation. The 3 of bamboo is the Dora. Okay, keep my eye out for that. A lot of pairs again. Maybe the game is telling me to go the Gentleman's Orphans. The Gentleman's Orphans, if you don't know, is a thing that originated in HC Justin's chat. A good friend and colleague of mine. Nah, he's another streamer. He's great. Do I open my hand for this? I think I do, dude. I think I play really aggressive and go for all triplets. I have to discard this Dora. Wait, when did this green dragon come out? Okay, I'm gonna be, if I can be completely honest with you, I missed that green dragon. Because now this makes this hand a lot less likely to come together. Why am I keeping this 3? I mean, I'm keeping this 3 out of pure greed. Call me ExxonMobil the way I'd be keeping this 3 of bamboo. I'm gonna get rid of it now because I think it's like too dangerous to... I think it's too dangerous to have in my hand for too long. Like, someone's gonna be waiting on it to win if I keep it for too late. I wish I would have seen that green dragon discard a little bit sooner. I think that would have been nice. What am I doing here? Well, I'm like, okay, never mind. I was starting to worry for a second. Now, honestly, we can accept a 3 of circles or a 6 of circles. And I know it's no longer all triplets, but I'm okay with that. I don't need everything. I just need to win. Green dragon, all triplets, red 5 would be kind of sick, but not necessary. Again, I think playing quickly and efficiently, you know, there's something to be said about that in and of itself. What was I going to say before? I was kind of flirting with the idea of going a half flush in the character in the circle suit. But now we don't have to because that green dragon came out. Okay, let's discard this 5. We don't necessarily need it. Again, really hoping to finish one of our triplet sets and enter Tenpai that way in lieu of a sequence. But again, if we take this sequence, that's okay too. At least no matter what, we get to keep this red 5 in our hand. Unless I misclick there, which would have been embarrassing. Okay. This might be good. I think I've inadvertently maybe fooled some people into thinking that I have a half flush in the circle suit, and so that they might think that the 7 of bamboo is safe. Like, oh, bamboo tiles are safe. Now, did I intentionally do this? Like, absolutely not. Wolf of Wall Street voice, was all of this legal? Absolutely not. But it, you know, it's just something to think about. Let's look around the table, see if anyone's discarded anything super scary. This person hasn't discarded any bamboo tiles. That's a little scary. The player to my left just started to discard some good tiles, but it looks like they got a real blessing of garbage early on in the game. Player to my right is definitely going for an all simples hand. Like, all of these are just honors and terminals. Ah, that's okay. The dealer won with a big hand. Wow, okay, so they didn't call Riichi. They just had Pinfu. Pinfu, all simples, 2 red 5s. Oh my god, for a dealer Mangan? All right. We are no longer playing from first place. Did everyone enjoy that brief stay at the 4 Seasons first place? Because we are no longer there anymore. Okay, I mean, this is interesting. Really hoping to draw a 4 here so we can make this a 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Or a 1 here for a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Rest of the hand is looking just fine. I think let's try to counter shape. So this is going to be like 2 things. This is like 3, 4, 5. Okay, I mean, that's not bad either. So one of these can be our pair and the other one can... Oh god. I'm gonna be honest with you. This hand is a little bit awkward. I'm not entirely sure what to do with it, but I think... Okay. I think I start doing this. Okay, so why am I doing this? We either keep this option open if we draw a 4 of circles to do a pure double sequence, or we can eventually discard this 3 for an all simples hand. Now, do I take this? 6, 7, 8 and just force all simples? I think our hand is still a little too far away. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't know what to do. Now I'm like, the 3 is our pair, and we have a 2, 3, 4. I mean, but we would need to finish this in order to win, though, which would be really, really difficult. I think we start going for it, dude. This is an all simples hand. You are now rocking with Will I Am in an all simples hand. I think this is fine. We're one tile away from Tenpai, right? It's like it's either a 7 or an 8 of characters or a 5 of circles. All of which are fairly unlikely. Like, a few of them have been discarded, and of course the 5 of circles is going to be the Dora. No one's going to want to let go of this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. Okay. All simples. We're waiting on a 3 of circles or a 5 of circles. Not super likely, but at least we're in Tenpai, so now if we draw it, we can just win, right? A little scary. Let's see if anyone's discarded anything really scary. So the player to our left hasn't discarded any circle tiles. Player to our right has discarded some good tiles, but it looks like they've had a few unlucky draws like recently. Player across from me hasn't discarded any bamboo. No one's called Riichi yet. I think this is an okay situation to play a little bit fast and loose. How do I feel about this 6 of characters? I don't feel great about discarding it. And we know also that the player to our left is not a memer. Like, they're a really serious Mahjong player because they didn't slam that like and subscribe button, aka the Riichi button, the second that they had the chance, right? They just waited in Pinfu. Waited in Tenpai on an all simples Pinfu hand. So that's something that we maybe need to watch out for. Okay, Southwind is not really helping here. At least we're drawing some safe tiles. I mean, like, I would like to draw the winning tile, obviously, but in lieu of that, I'm glad that we're drawing some tiles that I'm not like, that my whole body isn't clenching up for whenever I have to discard them. Dude, I'm so excited to hopefully one day play Mahjong in person. That would be so cool. Like, again, I think I've said this on the channel before, but like, my parents know how to play Mahjong, but they don't know how to play like Riichi Mahjong. They play a variation of Mahjong. I think it's just like Chinese Mahjong, where it's like any hand wins. You don't need any Yaku. So you can just have everyone has an open hand always. They're always calling pawn and chi. And like you don't need a Yaku. So you just need to build a hand. So I'm excited to play that over Christmas because it'll be fun. But I'm also like really dying to play Riichi Mahjong in person. Are you kidding me? I would bust a 3-letter word if given the chance to say Riichi, throw a stick in the middle of the table and turn a tile sideways. Are you kidding me? Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. The player to our left is an absolute genius. They pivoted. I don't know what happened, but maybe they pivoted their weight to target that 9 of characters drop. I have no idea what happened. They're in the saint tier. That's why. I mean, I hate to just say it so blankly, but that's 100% why. Okay, what am I doing here? I am playing hyper aggro because I am confident that a Southwind is going to come out. Maybe I shouldn't be doing so. But for now, it's looking okay. Let's see if we even have enough shapes. 1, 2, 3. What we're going to need... Okay, that's perfect. Oh, baby. Thank you so much. Now we have enough shapes. Maybe that was a little aggressive earlier on to call this 1, but... again, pretty confident that the Southwind is going to come out. There it is. It's because I know that the Southwind is not useful for anyone else. You know what I mean? Unless they had a pair of it in their starting hand. Unlikely, because I had the other pair. Unless they had a pair of it or whatever, and they were using it for like a half flush or a full or half flush or something along those lines. People are looking to discard the Southwind. It's only useful to me. Okay, I mean, this 5 is staying in my hand no matter what. Maybe I should have discarded the other 5, if I'm going to be honest with you, because the 889 is the weaker shape, but, like, we still need a pair at the end of the day. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, genuinely, what I should have discarded there. Because I've been enjoying, like, reading alternate lines of, like, what I could have done, which is obviously interesting. Like, at the end of the day, Mahjong is literally just a game where the only mechanic, or one of the few mechanics, is deciding which tile to discard. So this is cool, right? We're also like bluffing, or maybe unintentionally. I don't know. I could have gone for this, but I could have been going for a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. The player to my left discarded a 1, which makes me think that they're like so brave. They're not scared to walk into a half outside hand mixed triple sequence nonsense. Like, that's pretty courageous. Or they weren't paying attention or something. I'm not positive. But anyway, we're waiting on the 4 or the 7 of circles to be able to win this hand. I'll say it. No one else is brave enough to say it, so I'm going to say it. Playing Mahjong late at night is romantic. The only reason Hemingway and like Fitzgerald and all of them wrote about like, I don't know, nature or love or whatever is because they didn't have Mahjong Soul available to them in their spare time, available on iOS and Android, okay? Are you kidding me? They would have been writing about this if they had just tasted the divine, if they had played the sport of angels and demons, okay? It's just fun to it's just fun to play late at night. In my off time, I've also been playing Magic the Gathering, which is kind of like Riichi. It's nothing like Riichi Mahjong, but I do like I don't know. I don't know if you would call Riichi Mahjong a card game. It's a tile game for sure, because in real life you can get the tiles, but I'm obsessed with card games. Like this still seems close enough to be like a card game to me. Ah, man. It's the Dora. I can't, dude. I can't. I gotta discard. I gotta be a little safer. So what I can do here is also pivot. Like if someone drops a 4 or a 7, I can cheat that and just wait on the single Dora. But that doesn't feel that good. I mean, this seems pretty safe, right? They discarded a 1 and a 3. I don't think they're waiting on the 2. They could be. No one's discarded a 2 yet, so they could just be waiting on a pair or something. Now we're only waiting on the Dora. How many are left? 2? Yeah. Probably one's not getting discarded unless the person in Riichi is gonna be forced to discard it if they're not waiting on it. But yeah, we just have to keep discarding whatever we draw. Luckily, we've been drawing some safer tiles near the end. At least we end in Tenpai here. There's also a small chance that someone goes absolutely goblin mode and discards the Dora this late into the game with a Riichi stick on the table. Could you imagine? That person is communing with the demons for sure, the Mahjong demons. This seems like a pretty strong position. The player to my left has not discarded a single bamboo tile in their entire game. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, are they gonna win? No, but you can tell that they're like debating whether or not to cheese something here. Khan! Okay, interesting. I'm not sure what that was all about, but okay, maybe they just wanted to avoid like a certain discard. So we were all in Tenpai. That's pretty interesting. The con was weird. So I guess like they didn't want to have to draw another tile, but they wouldn't have had to anyway. I would have had to draw on the last tile. It's a confusing move for sure. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. What are we looking at here? Honestly, with that draw, it's a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. We'll still need a pair, but I don't know. That seems pretty good to me. We also have the Dora, which is really, really nice. There's our pair. I'll discard the Eastwind for now. I want to get rid of this 4. Okay, Eastwind's been pawned. That's fine. There's nothing that we can necessarily do about that. Riichi! But I had a whole thing going, man. Oh, I'm gonna fold here. I mean, the 1 is Suji to the 4, which is why I'm bailing out with that first. Oh my god. Riichi with it followed. It's not Ipatsu because there were pawns and cheese in the middle, but still. Okay, it's a 2 on hand. Has it been the dealer winning this whole time? Dude, why does it feel like this is always the case? Like one person just runs away with it early in the game. Let me look at this person's profile. We do a little bit of stalking. Okay, so they're like kind of in the Shadow Realm. Like it's not a foregone conclusion that they're out of the Shadow Realm. You know what I mean? Oh, am I about to go Goblin mode and discard a 5 as my first discard? No way, right? Okay. I mean, this is fine. We got like a pretty okay hand. Okay, this is gonna be our pair, and so we are gonna discard the 5 eventually. 2 tiles away from winning. We're hoping for a 3 or a 7 of characters. Unfortunately, these weights are like not fantastic. But at least this is a red dragon. Oh my god, handed with 1 Dora. What am I supposed to do with this? Lord, tell me how to say no to this? So the reason that this player discarded a 2 is because it's Suji to the 5. I'm gonna follow suit. Because my hand is not, even though I have 1 Dora, it's not worth fighting for. These fast Riichis are, I mean, that's why I put one of them in my thumbnail. It doesn't happen that much, but when it happens, it's pretty exciting. Okay, pretty scary, honestly, discarding that 3. Because, you know, it's a live tile. It's not necessarily super safe. I suppose maybe they were thinking like some 2s have been discarded, some 2s and 5s. So the likelihood of a straight involving a 3 is lower. Okay, I mean 4, we can do a little bit of Suji defense here. They can't have a 2-3 weight, so we can do that. 6, we can also glean that the 3 might be safe. Okay, they were waiting off of a 1 of bamboo. Very inauspicious, and a pure double sequence, and a Dora. Oh, and a Pinfu. Oh my god. For a farm to table all natural manga. Now here's the thing, one player across from me is definitely in the Shadow Realm, but we are not out of this game, not by a long shot. Second place is only like 2,000 points away. We can chase that for sure. What am I looking at here? This is an all simples hand. This is an all simples hand that's like pretty fast. I'm thinking we open this hand at the first chance that we get, right? 1 shape, 2 shapes, 3, 4, 5. Yep. It's not going to be great because we'll have to win off of a 6, which is the door indicator and stuff. So that's not great or whatever, but this is fine. We can play fast here, and it should be okay. Okay, we haven't been able to pawn or anything yet. That's okay. A 6 has come out. That's not great for us because we're gonna need one of those to win. 7, 8, 9. Can't have that ruining my all simples hand. Okay, they're taking it though. It doesn't look like this is a full, like a half flush or anything. It just looks like they have a fast hand. Who knows if, I mean, they're also not sitting on any Dora or whatever, because they discarded a 6 and an 8. Okay, so now we are 1 tile away from being able to call Riichi, or if we open our hand, just being like sitting in Tenpai, right? Scary discard for sure. Definitely a scary discard. So we can pawn an 8 of characters, a 2 of bamboo, or we can chi a 4 of bamboo in order to get into Tenpai. All of which would be kind of litty. I could call Riichi here. Am I scared of this? I'm not. I don't think I'm scared of this. I don't think I'm scared of this because okay, it's not a big hand, right? It's just a white dragon hand. Yeah, okay. That's okay. The reason that I wasn't scared of this is because it didn't seem like a big hand. Discarding the 6 and the 8, like if they had a single door, they would have kept it, right? Okay, not great. Obviously, not great. And we get that followed by a blessing of garbage, so you know that the Mahjong God has a cruel sense of humor. Let's be completely honest. Let's discard the 1. I don't know. I'm like just praying that one of these honor tiles becomes something. I suppose that's what like parents do, right? When they have a lot of children, just like pray that one of you will become something. Okay, immediately punished. Maybe you should have kept the 1 so we had a 1-2. Maybe I'm playing a little too fast and loose right now. Maybe playing on tilt. Let's all take a deep breath. You don't have to, but I'm gonna take a deep breath. I took a deep breath. Okay. Now I'm gonna be literally unstoppable. Anything super scary yet? No, the 6 of bamboo is a little weird, but that's okay. I mean, this hand is just, come on. It's like, this is like if you were in like a cross-country race or like a track meet, and you just had to spend like the first like 30 seconds of your race like fighting a pelican. like there's just so much baggage here, man. I can't get the start that I need because I'm so weighed down by all of this. Player to my left is actually disconnected. We have a chance. JK, they're back. What? Being in first place wasn't enough for you? You had to go get an ice cream from the fridge? Huh? This hand sucks, dude. This hand is nothing right now. Oh, man. It's still just, like, so far away. Call me Carol King, the way I'd be so far away from a winning hand. And, like, it's one of those situations where I don't even want to open this hand. I know I sounded like such a baby there, like I was actually whining, but, like, I don't even want to open this hand. It's got nothing going for it. Okay, 7, 8 maybe? I mean, we're getting closer. This is 1 shape. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. I want to keep this 4, 6, 8 because these 3 tiles together are like an okay shape because we can wait on the 5 or the 7. We're probably going to want to discard this 4 and maybe just sit in like a pinfu situation. Maybe, honestly, I should be a little bit more present in this moment to recognize that I should be discarding the 4 of circles because it's dangerous. I think I will. It's a more dangerous tile than anything else I've got going on. I mean, this green dragon, someone could have picked up, excuse me, a pair of it by now. But It seems okay to discard. 3-4 is not bad. 3-4, and this 6 looks like it's okay to discard. This 8 is probably okay to discard. It's closer. Okay, now it's definitely safe to discard. The north wind is definitely going to be safe later on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are going to be our winning shapes. Let's get rid of some of our scarier tiles before we get rid of our north wind, because we can keep this tile as a for sure safety tile, and it doesn't really impact like the health of our hand, you know? This hand is still like complete doo-doo. Ah, there's another 4 of circles. It's not great. Not great. The player to my right has the most intense blessing of garbage I've ever seen. They could even go for a Mangan at draw if they keep discarding, oh my god, terminals and honors. Is anyone else seeing this right now? So for those of you who don't know, if no one wins at the end of the round and all you've drawn is, all you've discarded is terminals and honors, you get a Mangan paid out by the rest of the table. Oh my god, they're going for it. This has to be going for a Mangan at draw. That's nuts. That's when you get so much garbage that it's actually a blessing. Okay, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I can call something and win here. I'm not sure. This player must be thinking about it. I've never seen it happen, which is, wow. So maybe they ran out of terminals there. Maybe they ran out of terminals there because they were so close. I've honestly never seen a player discard so many honors and terminals. Like get this close to the Mangan at draw. Okay, I think we don't have to, we'll only have to discard one more tile. Absolutely here in order to get into Tenpai. 2, 1, 0. Yeah, we don't have to draw another tile, which is great, which means that we don't have to ever discard another tile. Not only that, there's a small sliver of a chance we win off of a 6 of circles. Wow! Wait, I didn't know that they let you do that. So the only Yaku that I have is Under the River, right? And a Dora, but like the Dora, you can't win off of a Dora. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. 2,000 points helps bump me back against that one white dragon hand I lost to the second place player. Okay. It's in the south round now. Okay, this is interesting. Unfortunately, this hand isn't what we would call in the business good. I think this Dora tile, like, I'm scared of discarding it for sure. Because it would help the player in second, who I'm like directly competing with. But also it helps me 0%. Like I gotta get it out of my hand if I want to move fast. The west wind is my seat wind and the south wind is the round wind. So both of these are still quote unquote useful. Okay, the west wind being out means that there's actually no chance for me to get a triplet of these. So let's get that the heck out of our hand. What am I looking at here? Maybe an all simples hand, maybe just like a Pinfu hand or a Riichi hand. It's not looking great, but it's not terrible. Like at least we have some like shapes and stuff. This is 1, maybe 2 shapes, 3, 4, 5. Call me Mambo number 5 the way I be counting to 5, I guess. Okay. Is Mambo number 5 the same song that goes like, I need a little bit of Monica in my life? That's the same song? Oh, and then he does that sound later in the song? What a weird song. In this essay, I will describe how Mambo number 5 is actually the first ever recorded example of ethical non-monogamy, right? Kinda. A little bit of Sandra in the sun or something. I don't know. Sounds like he's doing something. All right, what is this though? Like this is not anything. Like this hand is like almost something, but it's also not anything right now. What I mean by that is like we don't have any like sets of 3 completed. Like this is a good shape, but it's awkward. This is a good shape, but it's awkward. I think we should maybe be starting to be okay. A little careful here. We could have 3 concealed triplets in our hand, which would be sick. We could con this. No, we can't con this. We also have to be careful. Like if we draw a bamboo tile, we legit can't discard it anymore. Okay, we went off of a 2 or a 5, but the player to my right has not discarded anything and they pawned a 1 of bamboo. So you know they're not going for all simps, right? It looks like they have an all bamboo hand. I would be willing to bet a lot on that. Okay, Tanya Dora. Would we have been able to tell? No, their discards are pretty inconspicuous, and that's a pretty small hand. So we're in a race against the clock. We're trying to get enough points. Oh, what the ever-loving F is this? What the ever-loving F is this? We're trying to get into second before fourth place gets sent totally into the Shadow Realm, before they get sucked completely dry. This is now starting to be like a real hand, though. Okay, Southwind, they got some moves, but we drew a 3-4-5, incredible draw. Isn't the singer for Mambo number 5 Lou Bega? Okay, I'm gonna look it up and add it into my... Whoa, what an incredible draw. Oh my god. Okay, we'll still eventually need a pair, but wow, we've managed to complete a lot of our sequences. That's kind of amazing. There's our pair. Okay, we pawn the red dragon, discard this, cut this, and then just wait on a 3 of bamboo. I mean, it's not great, but it's a winning hand. What's the door? The 3? Okay, they have one of them. Okay. 5-6 is actually better than this 1-2, so let's get rid of that. Thank goodness I wasn't super hasty about that. If a 4 or a 7 comes out, I think we definitely cheat and wait for the red dragon. This is a scary discard for sure. I gotta get rid of it though. Okay. I mean, now I'm like sweating because the worst case scenario is that the player across from me has like a half flush with the green dragon with a Dora. That'd be pretty bad. Them bouncing it back from the dead while sending me further and further into the Shadow Realm. Okay. We went off of a red dragon. I don't think it's that unlikely to happen. It could just be that no one else has drawn any yet. Okay, nice. If someone calls Riichi too, I mean, no one can call Riichi. We all have open hands. But if I really wanted to fold, I'm pretty sure I could fold with these unless someone else is sitting in the exact same position as me. Okay, interesting. What is this player doing? I don't think they have any flush or anything. I think they're just trying to win. Scared about this, but this player can't win off of the 2 because it's something that they discarded. The likelihood that this player has another thing with the 2 is also very unlikely. Okay. What's safer? Is the 5 actually safer? I think the 5 might be safer than the 2 in this instance. It's weird. I mean, the 5, we know that they can't cheat this because they discarded it, or they wouldn't want to anyway. The 6 is actually pretty spooky. Oh man, this sucks. Am I really going for it? This hand is like so bad though. Oh man, I think I fold here. I can't believe this, dude. I can't discard this 6. This 8 is also not that safe, but like this 6, I don't know. There's like a lot of 7s and 8s left. Okay, that's something. Now I'm waiting on the 6, which is interesting. I don't know if that was the right decision. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that was the right decision, but something was like, hey, dude, don't discard that 6. 8 should be fine. They have one. They've discarded one. This is the 3rd one. It should be fine, and it's pretty close to a terminal. But keep in mind, in this exact video, there was a moment where I said this should be pretty safe, and then I dealt into a Ron Weasley. So, like, don't trust me, okay? If you're watching this at home, like, don't do any of this. A closed con in this economy, giving this player 3 Dora, and then discarding the Dora. Yeah, sure. Let's all live in a lawless place, dude. Yeah. Yep, in order to avoid dealing into this player, like now I'm playing Omega defensively. I don't even care about winning anymore. I want this. They must be 1 tile away from winning the way they conned that. I can't. I'm playing so safe now. I'm playing like such a baby. Why am I tearing up my hand a little recklessly? Oh, you're saying the 9 is safe. It suits you to 6. I don't care, dude. There's nothing that's even possibly like safe enough because they got triple door all of a sudden. Okay, the 9 would have eventually been safe. Okay, that hurts. That definitely hurts. Okay. This 9 is also safe, luckily. I mean, I don't know. I'll just be happy not to get Mangan to this round. Sometimes you just gotta take the L. Oh, okay. Wow. The 9 was okay, the first tile that was discarded. Interesting. This was a great turn of events for me because they bounced back from the dead while they got sucked deeper into the Shadow Realm. So now we are in 2nd place. We can play a little defensively here if we wanted to. Man, okay. I think I'm going to discard this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. This is fine. If we finish all of our other sequences, we can just use the West Wind as our pair. Praying that we draw another East Wind. Okay, that didn't happen. I'll discard it. There's something to be said about keeping it, but like chances are pretty low. I'm okay with that decision. This seems like a Riichi only hand. Like we don't have any simple Yaku. What's the door? It's the 7 of circles. Okay, kind of terrifying now all of a sudden. An extremely easy half flush, although they have discarded from every single suit. They also could get a Yakuman if they had a triplet of the red dragon too. I don't even know way they have this, right? Okay, thank God. I mean, I shouldn't have done that. I definitely shouldn't have done that. But I don't know. This is okay, this is a little scary of a situation. This is the scary of a girl who called a pawn and drowned the whole world. Okay, we can't pawn or chi or anything, right? Because our hand has no flipping Yaku. So we have to just have a closed hand for the rest of the game. What am I looking at here for the player to my right? Character tiles. Character tiles are really, really spooky to discard this round. So is that red dragon. That red dragon never coming out of my hand. I'm not about to get Yakuman on live in 4K, okay? I'm only recording in 1080p, but you get my drift. I'm not about to deal into that Yakuman. Someone else, be my guest. Put my service to the freaking test. Okay, one is safe. I mean, this sucks too, because like I can't finish this hand unless I discard this red dragon, but it's just too dangerous. The other thing is that, oh, okay, we could even go into Riichi. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it. I'm not about to get Yakuman. Not like this. Someone else can do it. Someone else can do it. Another brave soul can do it, just not me. Okay, 8 is, I don't know. Okay, this is a little scary because I feel like someone could have pawned or cheat or something. Okay, they drew a good tile. They discarded something that they had. The red dragon comes out. Okay, interesting, interesting. There's another red dragon. Okay. West winds. I mean, I got to keep holding on to those for my pair. Now, can we draw a tile and not have it be Furton somehow? I mean, this is a terrible situation. There's, okay, a con. Oh my God. So we're in Furton right now. I don't think we can win. The only way we can win is if we draw the one remaining 8 of bamboo. That's so unlikely. It's almost Raven how unlikely that is. Scary discard, but now we're not in Furton anymore. Why didn't I call Riichi? Look at the board, MFer. It's so scary right now. Anyone could win or something. I don't know. The player to my right is really scary because they called a con, which means that they're close to victory. So what am I doing? I'm staying in Riichi, hoping and praying that I just draw a 7 of bamboo. That's the only way I get out of this. Okay, 4 luckily is safe. It was recently discarded. Person to my right is definitely in the driver's seat, but you can also tell, right? Like everyone at this table is playing defensively because of that. Okay, 3rd. Oh my God, I would have won. If I had taken that awful ass weight and held on to the 8 of bamboo and waited for literally the last one to come into my hand. Oh no, what is this? I can't, dude. I can't discard that 7. It's the Dora. It's the original Dora. Oh, this hurts, dude. This hurts so goddamn much. What an unbelievably painful situation. Could I discard this 6? Sure, but it's just too spicy right now. It's like I'm the final 3 minutes of a Hot Ones video right now. I can't. I'm crying. I'm squirting lemon juice and stuff onto the chicken wings. Yeah, I saw that episode. Okay. Terrifying. Terrifying. Okay, they were just waiting on character tiles. They were waiting on the 5 of characters. But still, I don't know. There was just Dora, and they could have had all triplets or something. So they sucked us pretty dry there. But that's okay. We can still win this one. We haven't had a lot of like great triple Dora. Oh, baby. Okay. How do we win this one? It has to be a Riichi only hand, right? 5, 6, 7 certainly doesn't hurt. 5, 6, 7 doesn't hurt. Not at all. Okay, a little insulting, honestly, but me and the person to my left are stuck in the same psychological prison right now of just drawing great time. Oh, like, you know, drawing duplicates. Okay, that's actually pretty good. 4, 6, 6. We can finish this with a 5 or a 6 now. So I think we cut this 2 first, then probably this 3. Green Dragon's not gonna help though. Green Dragon's not gonna help, and if we manage to draw a 2, 3, that's also like a pretty good shape right there, you know? 1, 2 would obviously be like much less useful. Okay, let's not deal into their Riichi. But we have 3 Dora. Am I content getting 3rd place here? Yeah, I mean, like, I would have to deal into like a monster hand in order to get dragged into 4th place, right? So I should be playing aggressively. In that sense, maybe I should have just pushed and like dealt the 2 or the 3. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what was the right thing to do there. I can't believe they cut 2 red dragons. I wonder if that was like, that couldn't have been intentional, right? Because they just want to win fast. Okay, it looks like a lot of the bamboo tiles are going to be safe to discard, though, if I want to play safe. I can also hope that the player in 2nd place deals into the player in 1st. That would be great. It's not great rooting for someone else to fail like this, but there's a chance anyway, especially if they're like still fighting for it. Okay. I think this is fine. We can maybe draw a 2 and have a 1, 2, 3. And then maybe call Riichi ourselves on this 2 of characters. It's not great. They've discarded a 6. 3 is Suji to that 6. I mean, it's fine. I think this situation is a situation where like I'm allowed to like play offensively. You know what I mean? Like there's no what's the worst that could happen? I get Mangan. It's a 1200 point hand or whatever. Oh, Riichi into Ron. It's the smallest hand in the world. Oh my god. I guess they just wanted out of this game. If you're in that situation, though, there's like nothing you can do. You just have to go for like a Yakuman hand or something. I mean, 3rd place isn't that bad. 3rd place isn't that bad. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. Let me show you. -7 points. Come on. That's fine. That's fine. We're still making progress, right? And not getting 4th. Not getting 4th feels great, man. It feels so good. You want to know what getting 4th feels like? Playing any game of League of Legends, even if you win, okay? All right, I'm gonna just look at my match history. It's fine. It's fine. We're starting to get more 2nd places here and there. It's not that bad. All right, everyone. That's gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. As I've told you, it helps not only with the algorithm, but with your boy's emotional state. Subscribe if you want to see more. I stream every week on Twitch, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Links in the description. I hope to see you there. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Remember to drink some water. Maybe go outside. Be kind to yourself. Be patient to yourself. And I'll see you then, all right? Peace.